The university that I will be attending is... Hey guys, it's me, Erika Michelle, and in today's video, as you guys can read from the title, I am transferring. As some of you guys do know, I was just a freshman at North Carolina State University, which is located in Raleigh, North Carolina. It was a great experience, but I decided to transfer, and I am here to tell you guys why. If you are interested in watching today's video on my experience at NC State, why I'm transferring, where I'm going to, and what is the next step for my future, then keep on watching. So I wrote everything down on my YouTube notebook just so I can hit every point on why I am transferring, which I know why I am, but I just want to make sure and let you guys know every reason on why I decided to transfer from NC State to my new university, which I will tell you guys at the end of the video. So the first part I want to discuss is my experience at NC State. I was a freshman at NC State from the fall of 2018 to the spring of 2019, so I had a full year at NC State, and it was honestly a really good experience. I was so excited to leave home and be on my own and be at a new place without relying on my mom, my dad, or my brothers, my family just in general. So I was so excited to move and everything until moving day hit, and then I was a little scared because I have not been on my own at all for literally whenever I was 18. For the 18 years I was living before, so I was kind of scared, but then at the same time I was so excited. The week before classes started, it was filled with a lot of fun. When I tell you, it ranged from parties, clubs, apartment parties, darties, so many things happening, even on campus activities, on campus movies, a lot of events. So there was so much things going on, so obviously I was like, yay, I'm a freshman here. It's a great life. It's an amazing experience. And as time went on, it was time to go back home for breaks for fall break, and also in North Carolina, if you guys remember about the hurricane that was that hit and everything in Wilmington. We had to evacuate, I guess. Well, I wanted to personally evacuate. Well, actually we had to evacuate, and then I came back home. I think it was a week or something before fall break, but I left because I wanted to be with my family instead of being over there stuck in the dorm and not being able to really do anything. So that happened, and then fall break also occurred, and I went back home and I was fine. And until it hit winter break. Winter break hit, and then after coming back from it, because winter break, I think it was from the middle of December all the way to the beginning of January after our finals for the fall semester. Whenever it was time for my parents to take me back to state, I honestly cried the car ride over there. I was pretty upset and sad that I had to go back, even if NC State's a beautiful campus and everything. It's just, I was pretty upset on going back. I personally am a homebody. I love to be with my family. I love to be with my friends. I love to be close to them. I just grew up like that. There's no problem if you are a homebody or if you're not. But me personally, I am a homebody, so I really love being with my family and my friends. I love being at home, well, to an extent, because you don't have as much freedom as you would have as living on your own. Not saying making dumb decisions, but without asking for permission, or having to go out and eat some food with some friends or go to the movies, or I don't know. After winter break, I would find an excuse to come back home. I got sick and I had the flu, so I came back home, and then I was like, oh, my dad's birthday as well, let me come back home. And then there was so many things I was trying to make excuses on, saying oh, let me go back home for this reason, my aunt is coming from Ecuador, let me go back home for this reason, this and that. So I always find excuses to come back home. And then I thought about transferring, honestly, whenever it was my fall semester, before winter break. So I kind of thought about it, but then I was like, no, it's okay, I'll just stay here. So I didn't really think about it, but it popped up in my mind because of how upset I would be and stuff. Not saying NC State ruined everything for me. I'm saying that me personally, I'll be upset, and even my freshman roommate, she would know sometimes I'll cry or I'll be upset, or not push her away, but distance myself a bit because sometimes I needed to be alone to myself. I don't know, it's just so many things happened, and no drama or anything. It's just me personally, I am such a homebody, and I love being with my family and friends over here, that kind of sparked an idea of transferring. I would FaceTime my family every day. Basically, if I would miss a day, I was probably studying a lot, or I was with my freshman roommate's family as well. I would literally FaceTime my family every day, basically. Sorry if the lighting changes. Outside is kind of, I don't know, it's being a little beat. So the next portion will be what led me into thinking about transferring. Personally, I'm not bashing NC State whatsoever. NC State's an amazing school. You can get your education with amazing professors. Not saying any other like university sucks. I'm just saying like in general, I personally loved NC State. The professors were so nice and so kind. They were willing to help you no matter what. The campus was beautiful and everything. And yeah, but the thing is that I felt like NC State didn't have a lot of options for me. I wouldn't say options as in like, oh, let me get a job here or that, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying like majors wise, minors wise, programs, all that stuff. I feel like they just have a scope of like a bit. I feel like I just don't have a lot of options over there. The only thing I really liked from NC State was like the campus and also the professors, if I had to be real with y'all. Yes, I had fun like the week before classes and like that month and everything, but like it was just a little phase, I guess. It was just a phase and I had my fun and everything, and then just it kicked in, and then I felt like I don't feel like I should be here because I felt like I couldn't be myself there and I couldn't thrive to my fullest and be who I am. Not saying like professors are putting me down or students are putting me down or classes are putting me down. Like any classes in colleges or universities, whatever you want to say, they're hard. They're really hard. And I'm not saying I did bad in my classes. I passed my classes. I did good in them. That's not the issue. The issue was that I felt like I was uncomfortable and I felt like I wasn't myself. Not saying someone would change me and like make me like be who they want me to be. I'm just saying I personally felt like the area around like it wasn't meant to be for me. Like at first I thought that felt like home, but personally I feel like NC State doesn't feel like it's for me. Like it's my place, it's my home. I don't feel really comfortable over there. I don't feel like I could thrive to my fullest or I can have a lot of opportunities and chances as I will at the university I will be attending. I would basically cry a lot and rethink about college just in general, like why am I in college? Like why am I here? What am I doing? So like I don't like to be in that mindset. I love to always think positive, but for some reason I felt like I was in a sunken hole and I couldn't think positive. I felt like I was just stuck by myself. Even if my freshman roommate is like my best friend, I still felt like I was by myself. Even if I would call my family every day or I would go and go back home, because where I live it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes to 3 hours away, so I can like take the train, my brother can fly and get me, my dad can come and drive and get me as well, so like I had my options. But I still felt pretty sad and I didn't like that feeling because I know I could thrive for better. I know I can be happier. I know I can be living my best life somewhere else that's not NC State. Now, we are in the portion of what college am I going to? Before I talk about this college or like say where I'm going to, I applied to this university whenever I was a high school student. So, you know, whenever you're applying to get into college for your freshman year of college, blah, blah, blah. So I got into it, but I declined it because I was like, no, I don't want to go here because I'm going to be too close to my family and stuff. I want to like move away, be on my own, grow as my own person, learn who I am, learn my mistakes, my right from wrongs, be responsible and everything. I am so beyond thankful and blessed to have the opportunity to have went to NC State for a year, been there, lived in a dorm, be on my own and everything, because I know not a lot of people have those opportunities and chances, so I'm beyond thankful for that. I loved my first year experience at NC State. I love my freshman roommate. She is a really good person. I hope me and her can be friends for the long run, even if I won't be coming back to Raleigh because I won't be attending NC State anymore. But I did apply to this university and I got accepted. It's just I didn't want to go there because I feel like if I was stuck at home, I couldn't thrive to my fullest, or I felt like I couldn't figure out who I would be or who I am, basically, if that makes any sense. But the university that I will be attending is, can I get a drum roll please? The University of North Carolina at Charlotte. I am so happy to say I will be a 49er. I am beyond blessed and thankful to have the opportunity to get back into this amazing college and have another start of my life, like restart, not necessarily restart, but have another chance and opportunity to thrive and find my happiness and see what is best for me and for the future of my life. So I will be a 49er. I'm extremely happy, blessed, thankful, and everything that I have the chance to go here. I feel like being here in Charlotte, as some of you guys do know, I am from Charlotte. It's my home, born and raised and everything. I'm not saying that I'm here just because of my family and stuff. I feel like I'm more comfortable here in Charlotte in general because I feel like UNC Charlotte has more opportunities, as in like there's more options as programs, majors, minors, and all that good stuff compared to NC State in my personal opinion. And Raleigh, as some of you guys do know, is the capital of North Carolina. But even if it is the capital of North Carolina, I feel like it doesn't have as much opportunities as Charlotte does, because fun fact, Charlotte is the biggest city in North Carolina and it is still growing as we speak, by population wise, by business opportunities and everything. I feel like there's more chances and opportunities being here right in the base of the Queen City. I personally love Charlotte. I know people bash about it and stuff, but I love it so much. It's growing, it's becoming better and better. There's so many opportunities and chances that I feel like I can thrive and reach for my goal for my future and be happy about it. UNC Charlotte obviously is closer to home because it is home. Charlotte is my home. But I feel like I could thrive, be myself, pursue my dreams, my career, and be able to follow it and be who I want to be in life. And I know you're supposed to get out of your comfort zone, but I feel like if you get out of your comfort zone and you feel like you're uncomfortable or like whatever you chose is holding you back, just try to find different chances or opportunities that you can have, like a different option. If we're talking about school, transferring to a different school, try to look for a different option, because me personally, I got out of my comfort zone and I went to NC State. I felt like I was uncomfortable. I felt like I couldn't be myself. I feel like I couldn't thrive. I couldn't be who I truly am. But me transferring to UNC Charlotte, I feel like it's the best option for me. I feel like I can be my best person, and I'm so happy, blessed, thankful, appreciative for this chance and this opportunity to be coming back over here and studying at UNC Charlotte. I'm so happy for what the future holds for me. So I won't be commuting back at home, which a lot of people don't know what commuting is, but basically it's like you go to your university but you're living at home, so you have to like go from your house all the way to your university, and then whenever it's time for you to like finish your classes that day, you go back home. I am so thankful that my parents and my brothers, we all talked and everything, and the best option is for me to be living closer to UNCC, because I do live pretty far away from it. I do live in Charlotte, but like I do live pretty far, so it would be a really long drive over there every day, probably like an hour and such drive over there with traffic. So they thought about me in the long run and thought what the best options and opportunity is, and I am not going to take this for granted, this chance that my parents have given me. So I will be living in an apartment, and of course I'll be vlogging that and telling you guys everything about that later on. I'm obviously going to do a lot of fun videos. My best friend Patience and I, we actually are going to be living in the same apartment complex. We won't be living in the same actual apartment, so we won't be roommates, because she obviously signed her lease sooner because she was already a student at UNCC. But me, I had to sign my lease just recently, so I'm so thankful that I do have this opportunity. Me and my best friend were basically going to be living together, if I had to be real with y'all. There's obviously going to be the move-in vlog, me showing you guys my empty apartment tour, I guess, or like whenever it's filled with all my stuff, the apartment tour, apartment shopping, everything, all that fun jazz for college. So please get ready for that, because I am so excited about what is to come, and I feel like this is the best decision that I made. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching my video. It means so much to me. I really hope you guys liked my video of me explaining why am I transferring from NC State to UNC Charlotte, and my experience at NC State, why I felt like it's the best option and everything. So thank you guys so much, and also thank you for being so supportive and so caring and loving and sweet. Y'all motivate me as well to keep thriving for the best, and I love y'all so much. If you did like today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you'll be subscribed to my channel. And my social media is always linked down below in the description, so you can go ahead and follow and add that. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. It means the entire world to me, and I hope to see you guys for my next video on Sunday. Bye!